Not just at 18, at any age. Before I say anything else, I have to thank you, Sabrina, for writing this. I think you've done a tremendous act of public service, and I'm genuinely very, very grateful.
Thank you.
It is hard to read an article like this and avoid the conclusion that we live in a culture that hates women, just hates us.
Oh really? Is that right? Our American society hates women. Well, okay, all right, that's true then, you know. Our society hates women. Okay, how about this? Let's play this game out. Let's go through our society and let's show the world just how much our American society hates them. I'm gonna show everyone, right? We're gonna play this game out to its end, and we're gonna see just how much society hates women. All right, let's play this game. Let's start right here. There's a video I saw the other day, right, where this one woman. It's a prank, and this woman is beating up her boyfriend, right, you know, attacking him and all of that, and he fights back, and guess what happens? A whole bunch of men come out of nowhere and they stop him. They stop the guy, even though they watched for like, you know, a good, what, 30-45 seconds, this man getting beaten by his girlfriend. They finally see him push her back on the ground. He finally pushes her back, and who do they finally stop? They stop the man. That is how much our society hates women. That a bunch of men who don't know this woman, don't owe her anything, would step in and intervene when they see a woman getting hurt. That's how deep their misogyny goes. And then there's another example in the same video, right? This one black guy, he watches this guy, he watches the whole thing, he watches the fight escalates, he watches this girl hit him in the face, attack him, and when he finally pushes her back, who does he finally stand up for? The woman that was beating her boyfriend. Our society hates women so much that even when they are attacking and beating men, should the man retaliate, they hate women so much that they attack the man. That's how much our society hates women. Let's take a gander here at YouTube just for 1 second. Who's this? Who is this big fluffy cutie right here? Oh, that's Lacey Green, just in case you didn't know. I want you to take a look at her subscribers. Yeah, look at that, 1.3 million. 1.3 million subscribers on YouTube. That's how much our society hates women. That a woman who shows her cleavage, right, who originally just showed her cleavage to get a whole bunch of views, right, and then later complains about sexual objectification, right, she is one of the most famous people here on YouTube who talks about absolute nonsense to a bunch of young women, making them scared and afraid of men, and our society hates Lacey Green so much that they give her a platform. They give her her own web show on MTV where she can continue to propagate her nonsense. And we hate women so much that we gave Lacey Green this amazing opportunity. That's just how much we hate women.
We live in a culture that hates women, just hates us.
I'm gonna show you an example of how much this guy here on Twitch TV hated this woman right here. Now, I don't know this woman, but I do know she got $7,000 twice $7,000 from people on Twitch TV. They hated her and her content so much that 2 different men gave her $7,000. That is just how much they despise that woman.
We live in a culture that hates women, just hates us.
Let's take a look at pop music just for 1 quick second. Let's take a Michael Jackson, the king of pop. You know, Michael Jackson hated women so much that he made several songs detailing just how much he hates them. Let's just name a couple of them. You know, You Rock My World? Yeah, you know, just one of the worst songs ever. You rocked my world into despair is what he meant when he said that. You know, it had nothing to do with how much he loved the woman, you know, the first time he saw her. No. Do you remember the time? Do you remember the time you stabbed me in the back? That is what Michael Jackson was referring to when he was talking about when he was talking to this woman, because he hated her. He hated her because of what she did to him, that misogynistic bastard. You know, Lady in My Life, one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs of all time. Wanna know why it's my favorite? Because it shows just how much Michael Jackson hates women. I mean, just listen to the song Lady of My Life, and you will hear the searing levels of misogyny that come out of that song. I mean, you know, we hate women so much that Beyonce, one of the most famous feminists of all bloody time, is one of the most influential celebrities ever. That's how much we hate women, that we have given Beyonce a platform to sing. Taylor Swift? Oh, don't even get me started on the levels of misogyny and hatred society has for this woman. I mean, you know, we're just born into misogyny, right, Taylor? I mean, that's how much we hate women, that we made her one of the most successful artists of all fucking time. That's how much we hate Taylor Swift, that we as a society have made her so bloody successful.
We live in a culture that hates women, just hates us.
Now let's talk about Sam Pepper just for 1 second. Now Sam Pepper released a video of him grabbing women's butts, right? Yeah, just a couple of girls, right? And our society hates women so fucking much that there was an outrage. There was an outcry for him to remove the video because he was grabbing some women's butts. And because they nervously laughed and smiled about it, we all defended them. You know, we hate women so much that a bunch of people will defend that as nervous laughter and that they weren't in on the joke and that they were just nervous and uncomfortable, right? That's how much we hate women. We hate women so much that we don't even like it when someone grabs your butt in public. That's how much we fucking despise them, right? We hate women so much that when women complain about getting a bunch of compliments on the street or just any level of harassment on the street, we take it serious. That's how much we despise people with vaginas. Miss Shoshana Roberts dressed in a manner that will maximize the amount of attention she'll get. Well, maybe not maximize it, but, you know, pretty much upped it, right? And we watched her get about 10 compliments an hour. She walked for 10 hours, got 103 compliments, about 10 compliments an hour. And we took her seriously. As a society, we listened to what this woman said, and we took it seriously. And there are people who hated women so much that they donated to Holla Back, you know, to help them make legislation that makes, you know, shouting at women on the street, you know, a crime. You know, that's just how much we despise women. But let's jump back to Sam Pepper for just 1 second. You know, just to show just how much we hate women, because I remember an anonymous person got on the internet and told her story of how she was anally raped by Sam Pepper. And the community of YouTube hates women so much that they believed her. Several different women then sent in all of their allegations of rape to Lacey Green, again, herself. And so many people hate women that they believed them. No evidence. No evidence, and they believed that Sam Pepper went on a mass rape spree, raped all of these women, and they never said anything about it until he made a video where he was grabbing girls' butts. That's how much our society hates women, that they can literally come out of nowhere and lots of people will believe them because they hate them, obviously. Obviously they believed what this anonymous woman said because they hate her. It's clear, overt hatred that people believed what this woman said. Now, sarcasm aside, it's very clear that we do not live in a society that hates women. Not at all. We don't. There's no way. Female teachers can rape their boys, can rape their schoolboys, and people will defend them. Labora DeFave was too pretty to go to jail. Too pretty to go to jail. Several times women will have sex with these children and people will say, well, he probably wanted it. Let me say that shit about a 14-year-old girl having sex with a 26-year-old man and watch the firestorm that I get. Absolute nonsense. Nonsense. That the fact that this woman can get on a fucking news station and say that we live in a society that hates women, when every bit of evidence points to the complete bloody opposite. A woman doesn't even have to do anything to get a bunch of people to want to help her out and support her. She doesn't even have to produce anything to get somebody to want to protect her and keep her safe. She just gets that because she is a woman. A statement that our society hates women is an absolute insult to my fucking intelligence. It is an insult. A bloody insult. And then you know what? Let's play this game to its conclusion. I want to play this game to its conclusion. If you're a feminist and you've made it this far, let me ask you a question. If society hates women, why? Why? Why does society hate women? What the fuck did women do to society that made society say, we hate them? What did they do? I want to know. Why does society hate women? What did they do to society? I want to know. So I just you know, come on, explain that one to me, okay? Because I am seriously getting sick and tired of this. I am sick and tired of hearing society hates women when that can't be farther from the truth. It is nothing but hysteria and propaganda to make women out to be victims and men to be victimizers. When the truth of the matter is, evil exists everywhere. And the only way you're gonna beat evil is with good, not with selling some stupid idea that our society hates women, when that very clearly is not the truth.